Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be redrawing old art, as you can probably see from the title of this video. And as you can see, I have this very fashionable notebook that I always drew when I was younger because I didn't have enough money for a sketchbook. This notebook was from first grade and the drawings are probably around second to third grade, I'd say. And as you can see, I really liked Pokemon, so everything I drew was basically related to Pokemon. I also didn't know what line art was, so none of these have any line art. They're just sketch and color, which is pretty cool. Actually, it's really funny. But yeah, well, despite all of the Pokemon fan art I drew, today we're not going to be redrawing Pokemon. We're going to be redrawing Fruits Basket. And it's actually an even more ridiculous drawing. You'll see what I mean once you see it. I honestly actually redrew the yellow before, but that was like 2 to 4 years ago. So I'm pretty excited to redraw some of my old art because I don't usually do this. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so here's a closer up of my gorgeous old art that I drew when I was 8. Yep, it's pretty interesting. But we're gonna try to redraw it and make it better, so let's get into it. Alright, so I'm just going to start off with the sketch as like I usually do. I honestly remember being pretty proud of drawing this, mainly because I drew 4 characters instead of 1, which I usually did, and also they all had like different head perspectives, so I remember being pretty excited. I was looking at my old art as reference at first, but then I kind of gave up because honestly, like the arms and everything were just so weird, and my like experience with anatomy just isn't enough to get like through it. And I'm sorry for my head, by the way. I didn't realize while recording how much my head got into the way because like I'm so used to like hunching over, so I'm sorry about that. But I ended up Googling and finding the photo that was my original reference to draw it, and yeah, that was so helpful. Like, oh my god. But so far the sketch is looking much better. Toru doesn't have as weird eyes. I decided to draw it more in my style than how it looked. This is the Fruits Basket. I don't remember what year, but it's not the recent remake because this was like, I drew this when I was like 8 or 12, or not 12, 8 or 9-ish. So this is actually pretty old. And now I'm just going in with line art. Okay, so after line arting, I started coloring, and I wanted to color with the same medium that I did before, which was colored pencils, but I found something really annoying. I decided, for some reason, I chose to use charcoal paper. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but the colored pencils, the paper had like a weird texture, so the colored pencils ended up applying on with the texture, and at first I thought it was like the pink mat I had underneath, so I put a sketchbook underneath it so like it wouldn't do that, but it was just the texture of the paper. So if the coloring looks really lumpy, it's just the texture of the paper, and there wasn't really anything I could do about it, honestly, which kind of sucked, but I think it still looked pretty cool in the end. We're finished in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so this is the final product, and here's it zoomed in. As you can see, there is the weird texture of the paper, which really sucks. Like I said, there wasn't really anything I could do about it. It was just the texture of the paper. I think I did improve over the years, or at least I hope so, because I hope I don't draw like how I used to. But comment down below if you think I improved at all. And if you'd like, you can also follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. I post there much more. I actually post literally every other day on Instagram, so if you want to see more art, that's where you should go. This is my old drawing for like a comparison. I definitely think I did better, but I don't know. If you have any constructive criticism, feel free to comment down below. I freaking love constructive criticism. Like, please give it to me. And if you like this video, it would be great if you could like and maybe subscribe. I would appreciate it a lot. Currently, we're at 31 followers. So yep, see you guys next time.